message rate. See our privacy notice at bbc.co.uk/local radio privacy.
It is a Monday and it is 7:38.
What am I missing? What was the difference? 'Cause you never listen to any other time I asked you to stay away. Yeah, you couldn't stay away. Have you grown up? Have you changed my...
This is the new single that's been brought out by Lisa T from Sandbach, country music singer who joins us at this time every single Monday to do Monday Motivation, because she's a mental health expert, so always gives us lots of feel-good tips to get us fired up and motivated for the week ahead. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning, Lee. How are you?
Very well, very refreshed, having had a week off. How are you? I imagine you've been very busy with us just having that big Easter weekend.
Yeah, it's been busy, and thank you for playing the new single that's coming out on the 6th of May next week. So yeah, very busy in preparation for that. But yeah, it's all good though. Did you have a nice week off?
I had a very busy week off. You know, do you just know when you've got basically a 10-day period off, and those 10 days feel like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Got loads done, saw loads of people, but then all of a sudden, I was sitting there yesterday, I'm like, right, back to work, all of a sudden, straight back into it. Good to be back, though. Good to hear from so many names on the text and on social media. The response to this single, not out yet, but you've released little bits, haven't you? What have people who've heard it had to say?
Yes, I've sent it to a few people and asked people to have a listen, just to kind of build the excitement, I suppose, so I can post some of the quotes. But yes, it's been really well received so far, and people have said that it's potentially the best song that I've done so far. So that's really nice and exciting to see how it might be received when it is released next Friday. So yeah, I feel really good about it. I'm quite excited about it.
What I found really, really exciting and special about it is that whenever anybody brings out a new song or when a new film's released, you see kind of quotes from famous people who give their thoughts on what they make of it. And amongst the people who've given you a quote for yours is our very own Matt Lee.
Yes. Well, you know, Matt's so good at Guitar Zeros, I thought, why not get the music legend himself to listen?
If you could sing along to one of Matt's Guitar Zeros, I will genuinely give you £1 million. I really will. I love it, by the way. Great tune. What Am I Missing from Lisa T, out next Friday. You're here, though, to do Monday Motivation. What you got this week, Lisa?
Yes, so it feels like April's gone on forever. I feel like I've been saying this so long, but April is Stress Awareness Month. So during this month, I've been sharing tips that can help us deal with our stress or lift our mood. So last time, before we had the Easter weekend, we spoke about our happy triggers. So these are things that we can do to help us lift our mood. And we looked at some of the results from a recent survey to see what people voted as their mood booster. And one of the top things was listening to music. So this week, I wanted to just share a couple of really quick bits of research about how impactful music can be on us in general. So one study showed that when customers were in the drinks aisle, when they were listening to French music, the sales for French wine were sort of through the roof. And then when they were played German music, the sales for German wine outsold the French wine. So that's just to show how impactful music can be. And other research shows that music can naturally target the dopamine systems of our brains, which is the part that makes us feel good. So what I'm suggesting today for the last few days of April during Stress Awareness Month is to find your favorite music. Think back to maybe when you were younger, what really lifted you up, what made you feel good, and take the time this week to listen to that music and lift your mood, and just notice how you feel when you're listening to that. So yes, that is this week's tip.
So basically find a tune that takes you back somewhere special, and just a feel-good tune, basically.
Exactly, yeah. And okay. I promise I'm not just promoting music this week because I've got my own music coming out and I want everyone to listen to it.
I've written down two here straight away, songs that I turned to. One of them was the very first tune that we played on this show back in October, Elbow, One Day Like This. I think it's one of the best tunes ever written, and B, is a proper feel-good tune for me. So many good memories. And one that takes me back to high school and being a kid, it's one of my favourite songs of all time, Linkin Park, In the End. If ever I'm annoyed, I always turn to that tune. Have you got one?
Yeah, so mine would be, because when I was little, I used to listen to a lot of Shania Twain. She was, that was the first album I had. And my favourite song, well, one of my favourite songs that she did is, Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Dead.
Yeah, that's the one. It's just got such a great, good feeling to it when you listen to it. And I used to love it when I was little. So yeah, that would be my feel-good song.
Feel-good tunes, definitely, on Stress Awareness Month. Great advice. Lisa, thank you ever so much. And we'll speak again before you bring the new single out next Friday. For now, though, we'll give it a little play here. Thank you ever so much for coming on as ever.
Thanks, Lee. See you soon.
Just bye. Great stuff from Lisa T. And this is her new single, What Am I Missing? Like it from our very own Lisa T on Lee Blakeman at breakfast. Hello to Catherine, who's been in touch from Stafford saying, Lee, you've just done the sports news. Can we stop talking about football, please? That's because Catherine is a Wolves fan and they lost yesterday. And we're also talking about annoying habits this morning because I kept correcting my dad's decorating last week while I was off. So those habits that people have that really do irritate you. Devon Den's been on from Maybank on the Marsh saying, morning Lee, the things that really annoy me, returning to my neatly parked car. I know what you're going to say. I don't even need to read the rest of the message. Returning to my neatly parked car to find that somebody has parked their big 4x4 18 inches from the driver door when the rest of the car park is completely empty and they could have parked anywhere else. I've got into 2 arguments in the last 12 months, Devon Den, because I've been parked in a car park, someone's pulled into the space next to me, and I've just given them a glare through the window as if to say, why? Why are you being like that? Twice. One was at Tesco in Kidsgrove and one was at Freeport Talk. Both times resulted in a little bit of a, let's just say a little bit of a fiery exchange.